Today I'm making Grammy's bacon cheeseburger buns. I am Grammy and welcome to my kitchen. First I want to start off with introducing you to my bread maker, which is a Cuisinart. And I used this machine to make a 2-pound loaf of dough. I find it is the best tool for me to use in the kitchen with my disabilities. And it allows me to make yummy things for my family, which I also really enjoy doing. If you can afford one, which they're not that expensive, I highly recommend it. It is a must-have. After you have your bread dough sorted, whatever you're going to use, then you need to make sure you cook your bacon. And for a 1 pound of hamburger, I would use just a half a pound of bacon. And then you can either pan fry it or you can bake it in the oven at 400 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes, depending on how crispy you want your bacon. And then for your hamburger meat, you can use onion soup mix like I did here with some crushed black pepper, or you can use some gourmet burger seasoning would be good because onion soup mix can get a little intense with the onion flavor. Next, I used some Worcestershire sauce and splashed a few drops of that into my meat so that it was well seasoned. I left the lid off to allow for the excess fluid to evaporate and let my meat cool. Now it's time to build my buns. So I divided my 2-pound loaf of dough into 8 equal balls, and I began to flatten them one at a time. And when I got it flat enough, I put in a little dollop of burger sauce and some American cheese, some bacon, and some of the meat. And then I followed up with the other half of the slice of American cheese, and then I closed up the bun. And then I began to make my next. Now, I decided to try 2 different kinds of cheeses. So I did regular American slices, and then I also did 4 of these with shredded cheese. I enjoyed the shredded cheese much better than the American cheese. The American cheese just seemed a little too salty with my bacon and hamburger meat. So I recommend using the shreds instead of the American cheese, but you can try either one. It was fun to try and have everyone taste and just tell me what was their favorite. I am a science teacher at heart, and I love a good experiment. So that's what we did here. Okay, so once you get all of your buns done, you are going to allow them to rise, just like you would any other bread. So I put them with a nice cloth, clean white cloth. Don't use like a tea towel that's got fuzz. Use just a white cloth that doesn't have any fuzz to it, because when you make bread, that's what you learn to do. So you have a clean white cloth, and you lay that over the top of your buns, and you allow them to rise or proof for about 30 minutes. Have your oven preheated to 400 degrees, and after your 30-minute proof has finished with your buns, you are going to pop those into your preheated oven and bake them for exactly 12 minutes. I know it doesn't sound like a lot of time, but believe me, 12 minutes is all's needed. After 12 minutes and your buns are nicely brown, you remove them from the oven, and you then take some butter, and I just use like a cube of butter, and I rub them over my buns until each one's top is completely coated, and then serve. Papa, what do you think of these?
Bacon cheeseburger bun. I love my wife's bread as it is. Oh, hey. That was really good. Got it. Wow.
Let's see the inside, Pop.
That is really good. Look at that. Huh. I give it a 10 out of 10. She's a good cook.